Hey guys, good morning. It's Dean with Manful Yoga, and this is just a short workout for the morning. I say workout, but what I really mean is just kind of a nice stretching routine for the morning, just to wake up, just to move the fascia around, and to get your body properly aligned for the day. So this isn't a workout replacement. Still do your daily workout, whether that's yoga, running, CrossFit, whatever you feel like doing. This is just something to help you wake up in the morning, to get your body moving again, align your body properly, get the posture set for the day. So we're going to start off with just a basic mountain pose. Toes together, heels about an inch apart, standing up nice and tall. So you want to think of your chest being buoyant, and you relax your shoulders up to the pulling down and back, away from your ears. Make sure that your core is engaged, neutral pelvic alignment, so that you form a straight line from your pubic bone up through your shoulders, butt under your torso, and then thighs turned in. Hands reaching down to the ground. Big inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale and fold. Relax your knees as you go down. Look all the way behind you, and then we're just going to hang out here for a couple breaths. Make sure your neck is relaxed all the way so that the top of your head is facing the ground. And then bring it up halfway. Keep your knees bent. You're not that warm yet, so just getting a little bit of a stretch in your lower back, maybe in your hamstrings. Shoulders back and away from your ears, hands on your shins to help push forward. And then release down. Look all the way behind you. And then drop your butt down, pull your chest forward, lift your arms all the way back up. And hands back to center. One more of those. Inhale up. Exhale and fold. Look all the way behind you. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold back down, chest on top of your thighs. Drop your butt down, pull your chest forward, lift your arms up, and hands back to center. Good. All right, from here, feet 6 inches apart. Take your arms straight out in front of you. Turn your palms to face up, and then just sit down and do an easy squat hold here. So butt to the back, knees pulling back, weight in your glutes. Shoulders pulling down and back, hand core engaged. Keep your chin up so you're looking forward, not looking down at the ground. And then relax, forward fold. Look behind you, halfway up, flat back. Fold back down, and then step your left foot to the back. Start off in a runner's lunge. Squeeze your feet toward one another so your left foot goes forward. Your right foot squeezes to the back. Shoulders away from your ears. Chest off your thighs. Maybe float just a little bit. Weight in your heel on your right foot. And then take the knee down and tuck your back foot. Lift your arms up. Exhale and relax your shoulders. Push down through your right heel. Get a stretch in your left hip flexor. Keep your butt under your torso. No pinching in your back. And then lower your hands down. Step back up, forward fold. Halfway up. Fold back down. Step your right foot to the back into a runner's lunge now. Left foot forward. Squeeze your right foot forward, squeeze your left foot to the back. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. And keep your back leg straight so that knee is lifted. And then lift your hands off the ground. Float for just a little bit. Core strong, torso long. And then knee down and tuck the back foot. Lift your arms up. And exhale. Relax your shoulders. Squeeze your right hip forward, butt under your torso, so you're getting a stretch in your right hip flexor. And hopefully open up your shoulders too. Now if your arms don't go up all the way, if they go here and then your chest sways open like this, just lift them up here. That's all you need to do. As long as you're feeling your shoulders start to open up. Lower your hands back down. And then step back up to a forward fold. All the way up. Drop your butt down. Pull your chest forward. Arms up overhead. Exhale, hands back to center. All right. And then from here, going into a standing side stretch. So arms up overhead. And then reach over to the left. Press your hips to the right. Just a few seconds here. just to stretch out your shoulders. And then pull your arms to the back, lift your chest up, lift your sternum up. So you're getting a nice stretch through your chest as well. And then bring it over to the right. Hips to the left. Roll back your left shoulder slightly. Chest open. Squeeze your chest, lift your chin up away from your chest. And then take it back to center. Open up both arms like you're gonna double high five somebody. Inhale up, look up, and then reach back. So a little bit of a back bend here. Make sure that you're keeping your back flat. So I'm not arching my back here, but I'm keeping my back flat as I lean back, opening up my chest, keeping my chin away from my chest, my neck long. And then relax. Bring it into a chair pose. Just one breath here. And then fold forward. Look behind you. Press down through your hands. Bend your knees as much as you need to so you can get your hands on the ground. Or maybe they still don't touch. Grab the backs of your calves. And then start to straighten your legs. Pull your head in toward your thighs. Get a hamstring stretch, lower back stretch. And then relax. Weight in your heels, butt back, chest forward. Notice the flat back right now. And then take it all the way up. Hands back to center. Back into standing. All right, from here, let's move into warrior one. Right foot forward, left foot to the back. 45-degree angle with your left foot. Pull your left hip forward, pull your right hip to the back. Butt under your torso. Bend into your right knee and arms up. So I'm not going that deep here. So if you'll notice from the side, pretty much all I'm doing is this. It's very shallow because I want to make sure that my butt is under my torso and I'm not hurting my back. And I'm working on getting a stretch in my calf as well, in my back leg. Arms overhead. And then take your elbows level with your shoulders. So you're making goalpost arms. And then squeeze your elbows to the back. Open up your chest a little more. And then bring your hands behind your back. Press your palms together. Reach up. And then fold forward. Look behind you. Chest on top of your thighs. Don't let your hips poke over to the right. Keep them right in the middle. So you edge your hips over to the left a little bit. Shoulders up and away from your ears and hands reaching off your back. Neck long so your chin is tucked. Release your hands down. Lift all the way back up. And then switch legs. Now left foot up, right foot to the back. So in the warrior one, left foot forward now. Right foot out at a 45-degree angle. Pull your right hip forward, left hip back, butt under your torso. Bend into your left knee, push down through your right heel, lift your arms up. Exhale, and bring it into goalpost arms. So working on opening up your chest here, getting a nice stretch right around here and your shoulders too. Chin up. And again, straight line from pubic bone up to shoulders. One more breath here. Exhale, hands behind your back. Inhale your chest up, shoulders down. And then fold. Chest on top of your thighs. Look behind you for humble warrior. Tuck your chin all the way. So I'm getting a nice stretch in my neck here. Hands still together. Pushing your palms together. Getting your hands off the small of your back. Shoulders away from the ears. And release your hands back down. Step back up to a forward fold. And then up halfway, flat back. Fold back down. And then step back into a plank. Brief plank here. Bring your shoulders down. I'm sorry, keep your shoulders where they are, but bring your chest down just a little bit. So you're framing your body with your arms, with your shoulders. Not like this, but shoulder blades start to come together. Biceps face forward. Belly button lifted, look forward, and then lower down nice and slow, halfway. And then knees down all the way down. Press the top of your feet so the toenail side into the ground. Lightly lift your chest off the ground. Keep your thighs engaged. Just using your lower body strength so the hands can float. Release back down. And then back into down dog. Tuck your toes. Fingers spread wide.
Bend your knees at first. Push your butt up and back. Work on pushing your chest back to your thighs. Pulling your ears away from your shoulders. Your shoulders away from your ears. And then try to push down through your heels and get into your hamstrings. So make sure that you're doing this with a flat back. So if you do this and you feel like you're doing something like that and you're rounding, try to cancel that. Bend your knees, flatten out your back, push your butt up and back, and then you can start to straighten your legs if that feels comfortable. Also, you don't want to go too far back here like this. If you're feeling nothing in your back and it's all in your hamstrings, walk your hands forward a little more. Too much pressure in your shoulders, and you're feeling something like this, walk your hands a little closer to your feet. All right. And then from here, step your feet up between your hands, bring it into a forward fold. And then all the way up. Arms up overhead, palms touch, hands back to center. All right, do a couple balancing poses just to get things going. Balance on your right foot, take your left knee up in the air, hip level, and then just open your arms up, lift them overhead. Push down through your right heel, press your hips forward slightly, ribs up away from your hips, and just a little bit of a tree pose variation. And then if you want, you can take your foot inside your calf or upper thigh. Just make sure that you're avoiding the knee. Squeeze your left knee toward the back to open up your hip. Push your right hip into your left hip to even out your hips. And then relax, switch legs. Right leg into your left leg, into the calf, or again, knee at hip level. Ribs away from the hips. Standing up tall, hips forward slightly, and arms up. Shoulders down. Palms face backward for a little bit more opening. And then if you want, you can take the foot inside the calf and push your left hip into your right hip to even out your hips. Keep your chin up. Maybe a little bit of a back bend to open up your chest a little more. And then relax, hands back to center. All right, one more balance pose. Balance on your right leg. Take your left knee up in the air, and then cross your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Make sure that you're flexing your toes toward your shin, hands into prayer or at center, and then just drop your butt down just a little bit. Make sure that you're not pushing your butt way over to the right. Keep it in the middle. And then you can lean forward at first. Keep this foot active here, your left foot active. Push your knee down if you want to go deeper into the glute stretch, your external hip rotators, and then start to lean back. So just an active way to stretch out your butt, basically. Keep your shoulders pulling back and down. And then relax, switch sides. So now balancing on your left leg, right knee up to hip level, cross your right ankle over your left knee, flex your toes toward your shin, even out your hips, so press your left hip over to the right, hands to center, squat down, and again, don't let your hip go over to the left, keep it right in the middle. You can push your right knee down a little bit more to get deeper, and then just squatting down a little bit, leaning back, keeping your chest engaged, keeping your core engaged, shoulders pulling down and back, and knee behind your toes. So don't let this knee go forward, keep it back, keep the pressure in your glutes. Stand back up, and then reach your arms overhead. Exhale and fold. And then take your feet out wide, about as wide as your mat, maybe 2 feet. Maybe the toes point out slightly. If you're flexible in the hips, point them forward. And then squat down. Knees stay behind your toes, butt way to the back. Notice how my chest is forward pretty far at first. Once you get down here, bring your elbows inside your knees. Squeeze your knees into your elbows and then sit down into a nice squat. Keep the weight in your glutes, not in your toes, not in your thighs. You want your glutes holding the majority of the weight here. That's going to help protect your knees. And then bring your chest back. Squeeze your core tight. And if you're feeling secure here, extend your arms forward. So you're trying to make a flat line with your back, keeping your knees squeezing in.
keeping your legs engaged, both your inner thigh muscles and your outer thigh muscles. That's why we did this squeezing in with your elbows at the beginning. And then hang out here for 2 breaths. And then push down through your heels and stand up all the way. Relax your hands back down. All right, so there's just a little routine to get your body going for the day. Proper alignment, making sure your core is engaged, some back bends to help you wake up, and also some shoulder stretches to help get your shoulders open for the day so you don't end up doing this all day, right? So you are open for the day. All right, so this is a nice little morning routine workout for you. A couple things going on in Man-Flow Yoga world. The 90-day Get Yoga Rip program is now open for enrollment. If you're looking for more details on that, the full description is in the link in the description below. Check that out if you're looking for a program that will literally help you transform your life, give you more confidence. It will improve your posture, improve the way your body feels tremendously. Really excited about this program. You should be too. Check that out. Other thing that's going on, the Man-Flow Yoga app is coming out in March. More details on that soon. Other than that, make sure you stay updated on Man-Flow Yoga by keeping up with the email list. So sign up for the email list. You'll get announcements. You'll get offers there, exclusive content that doesn't show up in the Facebook group, that doesn't show up on YouTube. So if you want more, sign up for the email list. It's free, and you get a lot of stuff out of that. Other than that, I'm gonna start my day. I'll see you guys later, and take care.